Hello and welcome to BLYM, a BLYM any percent speed run. I'm going to be commentating this to talk about all the skips and tech that you need to learn if you want to speed run this game. So we're gonna start out in level 1. Alright, nothing much in this first level here, just gotta get to the end. An important thing to know about this game is that when you jump, if you're not landing higher than when you started to jump, you will actually lose a tiny bit of speed. So we don't want to jump down places, as that will lose a couple frames. You want to get the max length jump there, 2 blocks length, 1 block's height. First skip here, you want to just jump all the way over there. It's a little bit harder than it looks. Nothing much, and then there's really not much in the rest of World 1. Most of the hard skips are in World 4, but there's not many skips or tech I really need to explain in World 1. Sorry if you hear any background noise, washing machine's going on right now. Alright, just the last level of World 1. There's 10 levels in each world, and there's 4 worlds in total. Alright, so we're going to have our first little time save here. Instead of falling there, we're just going to get out of the block and just walk. That just saves less than a second. Unfortunately, it is not possible to skip doing this thing right here. Believe me, I have tried many times to try to skip that, but you cannot. It is unfortunately impossible. So again, you want to get the max length jump there to be optimal. Alright, in this level we're going to try to catch a cycle. If you do everything pretty well, you'll be able to catch the cycle with this bird up here. It's not very difficult. All you gotta do is just play well. Oh, wow, that was really bad. I guess I just pressed down too early and then didn't let go of it when I went into the block. That's all that happened there. A little minor mistake, but we'll still be able to see this cycle. Boom. It's not that hard. It's pretty easy, in fact. I only think I've messed it up once or twice. And this tight jump here is a little tight. Missed it. Another thing you want to see or do, if you die, you want to press R, because that starts that skips the death animation and saves a second or two. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to wait for this bird here. Alright. So this is actually a pretty difficult jump. So you want to jump as late as possible on there. Didn't get that. Alright, let's Jeez, usually doesn't take me this long to get. There we go. So yeah, you want to just jump as late as possible, and then you'll get that. For this level, you want to take this and just set it over here as opposed to breaking it like this one. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and explain something called death jumping. Death jumping is whenever a block breaks on spikes or lava for whatever reason. It does. There is a couple frames where you can jump after the block breaks and in between when the block breaks and when you die. So you're gonna see that in this level here, a little bit of a skip. We'll jump around that bird. You gotta wait for this guy to just be barely killable, because you have to kill him. Just like that, that's a death jump. And you'll be seeing a couple more of those later in the run. Ah, dang it. This is the last level of World 2, and you'll be having a skip discovered by a guy named Seathorn right in the beginning of this level 3, World 3 right here. Turns out, for whatever reason, you can just messed it up. For whatever reason, you can just jump right through these if you jump at the right time. They didn't have a fast enough fire rate. Nothing much in this level. Just gotta make sure you go over to this platform, because you'll be falling too fast to get into that little gap if you don't go over to that platform. Alright, you're gonna try to catch a cycle in this level. It's pretty difficult. But if you get it, it saves, I think, like 3 seconds. So that's really important. And I am just messing up this jump. Jeez. Why am I so bad? Alright, there we go. And barely got it. Let's see if I can get the second part. Oh, okay. So that's basically what it is. You want to get out there, get through this as soon as you can. There, just like that. And I'm going to take it safe and just wait here. So if you don't like this cycle, it makes this jump a heck of a lot harder. But I still got it. Oops. This is another skip discovered by Seathorn. Just do that as opposed to getting that solid block and just going in there. So if you go fast enough here, you can land on that before the saw breaks it, and that saves a little bit of time. Nothing much for this level. Ugh. You can make that, but it's really difficult. So in your first couple runs, I'd take that safe. Ooh, that was close. Alright, there we go. Alright, in the next level, there's going to be a skip. We're going to do a skip called Wind Tunnel Skip, discovered by me. In this game, sprites and enemies. So your character and enemies don't take up, or not this level, but the next level. Sprites and your character and enemies do not take up a full tile. So that's going to be utilized in the next level that we do for a skip called, like I said, Wind Tunnel Skip. And it only saves about a second, but you still want to go for it. Yeah, it's in this level. So we're going to just barely poke our faces into this and get around that bird. And that, as opposed to going on that ledge on the far right, and that, again, saves like a second. Alright, World 4 here. There's going to be 3 skips in this world that I discovered. The first one is going to be, in fact, like all of them, or 4 skips actually. All of them, but like one is really hard. So, oh crap. But the first one that we're going to see is a hard one, and it saves about 12 to 13 seconds. It's a cycle skip, is what it's called. And it's, as I said, like 10 to 12 seconds, 12 to 13 seconds in a not very long game is really big. So, we're going to skip going up through that wind tunnel a lot by just immediately hitting the switch that's like right above me right now. We're going to do that with a really precise jump. Got it first try. You can just get right in there. We're going to wait for this little dude. If you didn't stop like I did to show you what switch we were hitting, then you don't have to wait for that guy. You can just immediately go. All right, we have another death jump right here. Again, that part was discovered by me. The first death jump that I showed you in World 2 was not me, but this specific one was. You really want to try to cut it close with those to make sure you're getting the most optimal time. Alright, in this level, it's a really hard cycle to catch. It took me like 30 minutes of straight attempts to get it my first try, so you have to play perfectly to get this. And it's going to utilize another death jump. I missed it. Basically, that monster would have been taken out one shot earlier. Is all that would have done. You have to play extremely well to get that. So we're going to do a corner jump under that bird and then jump back over that bird. Hit the switch. Going to do another corner jump. Messed it up. That corner jump is really risky. It's not like it's harder than any of the others. It's just if you mess it up, you're losing a lot more time than you would if you messed up that first one. So I'm just not going to go for it the second time. But if you want to, you can. This level is just long and annoying. There's another level in this world that's long and annoying, and I really don't like it. Because there's a really tedious part in the very beginning. But you really want to make sure you kill this guy, because he could jump up there and kill you if you don't. Alright, and you want to try to jump over this gap right here. Oh, didn't even save any time there. You want to just jump over the gap and immediately get in that block. This is the other really long and annoying one because of this part right here. And if you mess up, you have to do this all over again. So this is really a run killer, this level, if you mess it up. I mean, it's not super hard, but if you mess it up, it's a big time loss. I don't know what the game devs were thinking when they made this. It's like, hey, this is a good idea. No, it's not. Alright, you want to kill that guy. We're gonna hit the switch behind here and then just get out of the level as quick as we can. Alright. Now, whenever I'm going to explain the next skip in this level. The next skip was just also discovered by me. It's called a die-no-mite jump, because it sounds like dynamite, and you don't die if it looks like you should. Spikes also don't take up a full block, and we're going to utilize that. There's one pixel on either side of the spikes that you can jump off of, so we're going to utilize that right now. And we're going to jump off of this. Let's see if I can get it first. Nope, that's not even close. So we're going to jump off that one with the spikes. Not close. This is probably the hardest one. There we go. Got it. And then we're going to use one final death jump here. And wait for these. And boom, that's it. That's how you speedrun BLYM. Thank you all for watching.